A, C, G, A, C, G, F, E. What is that? Hey, that's a booger of a stretch. My God, that doesn't sound good. Hmm. Before you take another step, something you should know about the years ahead. I will be in the mansions waiting on the hill, no crystal chandelier, be no fancy clothes we'll wear. Wow, okay, I got one of y'all there. Thank you for stopping in, fellas. A fellow, young man, young lady. I'm promoting a basic guitar tutorial channel, 3-chord country. I do basic stuff, very beginner friendly stuff, and I'm pretty much, I consider myself a beginner myself. You are too cute on your good. Okay, Nora, is that Nora? Well, wow, okay. Eddie Sports, thank you. Can you play Evergreen? Nope, I don't know the chords for it, guys. I'd like to see you. Ah, hmm. Let me play some riffs for you guys. Some of these songs y'all asking for, I don't know. What I'm doing here, guys, is emphasizing learning chords. Now, I know several riffs. I mean, I got like 600 videos, that many up on my channel. I'm here trying to get you guys to go there and watch my videos so I can get watch time. And I'll try to play anything you ask me, but if I don't know it, and I may not, because I ain't listened to the radio in 5 years, fellas. That's the truth. Or longer. In fact, I don't even think I have a radio. Um, but basic chord stuff, you have Eye of the Tiger. Boom, 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 boom. No, I don't have that one, but I'm working on a couple. I've got some stuff by Journey up there. I've got uh, Journey, Elton John, and some other groups. Boom, boom. I may have to learn Eye of the Tiger. I don't know it, but thank you for asking about it. Anyhow, fellas, what I do is basic stuff, very, very fundamental stuff. If you're an older player or a beginner, like, you know, I really consider myself a beginner, although I ain't. I'm somewhere around there. Hello, do you know Sweet Home Alabama? Yes, sure I do. Watch. That's the 3-chord song, fellas. D, C, and G. That's it. 3 chords. I don't know if y'all can see my guitar. D, G, Sweet Home Alabama, Lord. Bam, 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 bam. And they got a couple riffs up here that I don't know, but the basic chord rhythm is G, C, and D. Okay, that's one. Boom, 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 boom. Put the chords down there for me if you know them, and I'll try to play Eye of the Tiger. Radiohead, Exit. No, guys, I don't know a lot of that stuff. I'd like to try it. I've heard of Eye of the Tiger now. I've heard it. I just never learned it. Guys, I emphasize learning chords here. And I'm trying to get you guys to look at my channel. I'm really not here to play for y'all. I mean, I'll do what I got to get you to pay attention long enough to go to my channel. But yeah, that's what it's about. And I appreciate you stopping in, those of you that have. Yeah, Time in a Bottle. I'll tell you what I got by Jim Croce up there, operator. I haven't gotten Time in a Bottle up there. I'll probably need to relearn it. But I got operator up there. I've got Eric Clapton, Layla, what is it, Tears from Heaven. Just, hodgepodge of stuff. And yeah, I know country music. Can't you tell from how I talk? That's my roots, country music. But I try to do all kind of music just so I don't, I don't want to turn nobody off, no young folks, about learning other music. Say, for example, you like rock and roll, that's great. But if you don't give country or other music, reggae or anything else a chance, how do you know you won't like it? So that's what I do. What song do I know? Pass the Love. Yeah, let's see. Tears in Heaven, it's on my channel. I'll show y'all the riff for it. Now I do an easier version of it. I did 3 videos on this. I did one in the key of C, I did one in A, and then I did one where I tried out trying to actually pick the whole riff. And it's a booger. But here we go. Would you know my name if I saw you here on you? And it's got this. I missed that second riff. Two riffs, guys, that you can. And it goes right next to strings. You gotta commit 2 fingers. And Layla, I got Layla up there, guys. Or if you don't like the single lick, you go. Yeah, I got that kind of stuff on my channel, fellas. A fan of Steven Wilson. I don't even know any of his music, to be honest with you. Tears in Heaven. Yeah, it's on my channel, guys. And I got easy versions, and key of C is a very easy version if you're a beginner to play Tears in Heaven. And I got a key of C and a partial key of E, and I think A on there. Damn it. What? I didn't cut it on grow. Damn it, man. Speaking of Willie Nelson. Take the ribbon from your hair. Like that. Shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft against my skin, like the shadows on the wall. They're all 3-chord songs. I play, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize here. You guys, you ain't got to learn all this fancy stuff to play. Now, it helps to learn music theory, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a super advanced theorist myself. I'm learning. I'm learning just because I want to learn, not because I would advocate, trying to learn advanced music theory. But it's good to know, you know, uh, if you're a beginner, things like how to make bar chords easy, how to make every major and minor key on your guitar with just one finger, and the hardest case, two fingers. These things come together. Bow, 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 bow. I don't know the chords, but thank you. Uh, let me do some other stuff I do know. How about Seven Nations? Any of you guys rock and rollers out there? Like, I think I meant boom. Where's my five? That's a little riff for Seven Nations. It's 5/8. Or I've been working on this thing. Play that funky music, white boy. What is that? I normally don't play with a pick. Let me put the pick down. Lay down the music, play that funky doo-doo-doo. I'm learning that. Guys, I do rock and roll. Not a whole lot of it because I'm not a rock and roll kind of dude. I mean, I grew up listening to it, but I do it to make a point that chords are chords, and if you learn the correct chords and the tempo, you can play pretty much anything. Learning that frees you up. Anything from genre, any genre. The only one I really don't play is jazz, and I may have to work on that. But I don't know all the diminished chords and the 11s and all that, so I'm working on learning that stuff. I know basic music theory, and if you're a beginner, I can hopefully help you if you got any questions. Thank you for stopping in, Week Tick, I think that is, Weeky Tick. Yeah, I'm sure you do. We all miss folks we lose. You hang in there. I'm sure we're looking over you now. Come together. If you can put the chords down there, I could probably do it. But I'll do another Beatles thing because and I've got 2 or 3 Beatles songs on my channel, by the way. But let's see. The first one I remember halfway learning was "Hey Jude" because back in my day that was the first one. Hey Jude, don't make us sad. Take a sad song and make it better. Timber letter on your skin. You can begin to make it better, better, better. I can't get up that high. And I don't really remember all the words. Again, I'm emphasizing chords here, guys. Hey, do you know your arpeggios? Arpeggios ain't nothing. It's a fancy word for broken chord. It means picking. Now, if you're talking about 5 shapes and inversions on triads and that kind of stuff, I'm learning. I know the theory of inversions, and I know a few triads, but no, arpeggio guys don't mean nothing but what is it? An Italian word, I think, for broken chord. So if I do this right here, and add a sus. Let's talk about sus. All that means is add to or take away. So if I put a finger down there and pick it up, now I've sussed that chord. And I put that one down over there, I've sussed the chord. I've added one and taken one away. But arpeggiate, guys, ain't nothing more but picking individual strings. Howdy, mate. And vibrato, that's a fancy word for twang them strings, boys, twang them strings. What is it? Twang them strings, vibrato, whatever you want to call it. I try to make it simple stuff. Uh, while we're on the topic of triads and whatever that was that young man asked about, I will tell y'all this, if you're just now starting out, you need to learn at least two basic triads, the very easy shapes. One is the one finger. It's like an A shape in your cave system. The other one is like a little mini F, a male bay F. I'll show you what I mean. And I don't want to bore you guitar players, but I'm hoping there's some beginners on here. Those three strings right there. Now you have to know that this is an E, and when you put your finger up there, it's a F, F sharp G, G sharp A. You learn one string, because this string and this string are the same. So you only got 5 in between there. But if you know that's an E, you do it like that, now you got an F minor. Now if you do it like this, you got a basic F chord. Here's the F chord, or here's another version of that same chord. But right here, it's a triad. I missed it. So, F minor, F sharp minor, G minor, D sharp minor, A minor. That A minor is a different voicing of this one down here, but it's still an A minor. Yeah, I'm learning, and I'm trying to pass on what I'm learning. Still stink from last night. Have mercy. Stink. Oh, wow. Whatever. Stink from last night. Anyhow, whee. But guys, basic stuff like that. How to find notes. What is the 1, 4, 5 in your chords? How to find your major and minors if you do bar chords, if you are into bar chords. How to make bar chords easier. How to work around bar chords. This right here is a great workaround for a B minor, fellas. 1, 2, 3, like this here. If you can't bar, and this is your bar B minor, or if you can make an A minor and play the 3rd fret, the triad there, that's actually an A minor. Okay, guys, that's the kind of stuff I emphasize on my channel, learning how to do that. And for you fellas that are guitar players, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bore you. I hope y'all help answer questions here if any of these guys have, because a lot of this stuff I don't know. I know some triads. Somebody asked me earlier about inversions of triads. There are all kind of ways to do inversions. I know the theory of inversions, but I do not know yet how to make all the different, apply it to the different shapes. I never found no need to do that. Lately, when I get asked a question, I try to research it and learn it. Usually that's how I learn stuff. Do you know Paco de Lucia? Wow. No, I don't. I don't. Please play Faithful Love. I don't know Faithful Love. If you could put chords down there for it, I might could. Guys, let me show y'all something. Look at here. Y'all see that plant there? That's my iPad. That piece of paper over here. I'll write chords down on a piece of paper because I don't have other electronics around. And I don't have it in my noggin, I don't got it. But I'll play some other stuff for y'all. I'll play some basic riffs everybody asks for if that's all right. And what I hope that this will encourage you to do is look at my channel, because that's really where we get credit for watch time. Jocko, hush. That's my mascot. Jocko, please. Jocko. Jocko. Tricia, what's Jocko doing? I got 2 dogs, guys. I'm sorry they're barking. And that's Chaco right there. Chaco, come here. Chaco, that's Chaco right there. He's the channel mascot. He thinks he's a bulldog. Ain't nobody told him he ain't. Anyway, basic stuff. Can I do Eye of the Tiger? Boom, 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 boom. No, I can't. I don't know the chords for it. Uh, I don't know the chords. If you can put the chord down there, I could play it probably. Said hi. I just smoked some tweet. Oh my God. Wow. Well, this ought to be interesting. Well, if you're going to trip, this is a good place to trip. Dog wants to go to the toilet. He's been outside all day, and he thinks he's a bulldog. He just thinks he's bad. And he's one, y'all saw him about that tall. He ain't no big dog. Uh, let's see. Hotel California. That seems to be a popular song, and that's somewhere in the middle of the road. I'll show you all the chords for that. B minor, either this way or this way. To an F sharp major, to an A, to an E, to a G, to a D, to an E minor, back to your F sharp major. And I don't know the words, but on the dark, what? On the dark southern highway, da da boom, pow, pow, pow. I don't know the words, but that's the chorus for it. I need to learn the solo to that song. Well, this is the chord arrangement. You learn the chord arrangement and learn the words. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't try to memorize all these songs. If I was going to do a cover on it, sure. But I'm not here to do covers. I'm here to show you how to make chords that you can make covers with. And I do enough of the, the lyrics, hopefully, to show you where to change your chords. But again, Hotel California, B minor. Do, 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 do. What is it? On the dark stretch of highway. Do, do. What is it? I don't even know the words. That chord, that's an F sharp major to an A, to an E, to a G, to a D. Or you can sus it if you want to, or arpeggiate it. If you feel like plucking on the strings, I just strum it to an E minor. And back to your F sharp major. And that's the whole progression for Hotel California. If you learn that, you can play it. I don't know about good at it. Everybody asks for it all the time, so that's one I actually have committed to memory. I really can't say on and off all my life, but if I was to put it down in time, do you like the dock? You mean like sitting on the dock of the bay? What are you talking about, the dock? I really don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I'll tell you this, I should be a way on better than I am as long as I've been playing. I kind of born with a guitar around me. I'm one of them cowboy players, guys. I learned 7, 8 chords and I thought I had it. Then here comes somebody wanting to learn Layla. They said, do Layla. I made a vow on my channel, if you subscribe to my channel and you request a song, I don't know it, I'll try to learn it to show you what I've learned. And somebody showed up, put me to the test. They did Layla and Tears from Heaven and a Journey. Rod Stewart, my God, and all through the races we went. So I had to learn how to make a B flat and a B. And that kind of stuff. And the C, what is that? C sharp 7 down there? And that kind of stuff. Somewhere around that area. I do a backflip. I'm about too old to do backflips, fellas. What songs do you love to play? I grew up under the influence of country music, guys. Uh, I grew up back in the 50s in the country. I'm from Alabama in the United States there, back in the woods in Alabama. Those of you know anything about it know that's, we're country there. So that's my influence. But I listened to grow up, I grew up listening to same thing that everybody in my era did. B.J. Thomas and I don't know, just the groups, the Raspberries. Please go away. All that, the rock and roll genres in the country, whatever was there at the time. Now, this is an inexpensive Yamaha, and that's another word for cheap. I think I paid about 230 US dollars for this in Manila about 3 weeks ago, somewhere around there. I bought it so I could do videos because I didn't want to tote my guitar on a plane. I got about 5 guitars around here somewhere, and one of them is a Taylor. I don't claim it. I'm the guardian now. I gave it to my girlfriend's daughter because she's very talented, so I gave it to her. And I went and bought this so I could do videos. I really like Yamahas, to be honest. What was the coolest thing from the 80s? I can't remember. 50s. Chuck Berry probably. Eric Clapton is influenced, guys. Some of these guys y'all like today are influenced by the 50s music. Chuck Berry. That kind of thing. What's your favorite food? Anything I can eat, anything I can get. Now over here in the Philippines, I don't like their food, fellas. Hey, y'all don't know this, but I weighed 235 pounds when I came here. I'm down to about 170, soaking wet now. I just don't like their food, It's the cultural thing. But I like all kind of food. I'm from the South, so I like Southern food. Yeah, thank you, and I hope you are too, Dylan. Thanks for stopping in. So did you listen to Hank? Oh, of course I did. Yeah, you want to hear Hank Williams' song? Fish? No, I don't care for them tacos down here, man. I don't think I know what a taco is in the Philippines. I don't know Nirvana. Can you play Beat It? I have Beat It on my TikTok channel, fellas. I got a lot of young kids that follow me, and before I could figure out how to get on YouTube, I went to TikTok. Everything down here in the Philippines is TikTok. So I went and learned a few licks, a few bars of Beat It. And I put it on my channel. It's not on my YouTube. I may try to port it over, but it's on my, I don't remember it, but I did it. What about the Beatles? Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 of the Beatles songs on my channel. She was just 17, you know what I mean. For too long I fell in love with that one. I'll never dance with another. Ooh. And there's another one on there. I don't remember the names of the songs, guys. I'm not really a big Beatles fan, to be honest with you. I grew up, when they first came to America, I remember watching them on TV. Not that they're not a great band, they just don't, it ain't my vibe. So I didn't memorize a whole lot of their songs. The only one I ever really remember the chorus to is Hey Jude, because all the, the hippies in my day, and I was a semi-hippie, we played that. Yeah, Frank Sinatra. You might be the guy that prompted me to do that. Start spreading the news. Do, 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 do. I'm leaving today. Wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. I'm learning New York, New York. Okay? Now, that's a hard song, guys. It's actually considered an advanced player song. The chord arrangement was just crazy on it. But, yeah, I've been asked to play Sinatra, so I'm learning that. Yeah. And if you learn chords, guys, yeah, Frank's the bomb, man. And so Sammy Davis and all those guys, the Rat Pack. Dean Martin was my favorite. The first record I ever heard was Spanish Eyes, and Dean Martin was singing it. Uh, so I'm part of everybody loves somebody sometime, that kind of thing. But those guys are classic. Sammy Davis Jr., Mr. Bojangles. Uh, yeah, New York, New York. My name's Clyde. It's on my thing here. It says Clyde Lampley, 3-chord country. That's my name. Same thing on my Facebook. If you guys want to find me there, and please do. And if you have any questions about chords or songs, and you can't find it here, just hit me on Facebook. I'll try. Yeah, all my exes live in Texas. Now I'll play my version of it. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I truly love to be. I think that's it. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Something like that. Well, thank you. I probably need trimming. Here's another George Strait. Amarillo by morning, on my way to San Antonio. Only thing that I got, just what I got on. Ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. Ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Then the fiddles go down, 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 and you go to two-stepping with your gal. Okay. Hi. To do ear training. It helps. It really does, and that's a very good question, and I'll tell you guys why. And first of all, I'm gonna tell you I'm not an expert at it because I sing off key a lot, but it ain't about just singing off key. It's about when you play a riff. A lot of times you'll find like when you're playing an A minor pentatonic, and you got that A in your head. All of a sudden, a player will leave the A minor pentatonic and go to a different key, and it doesn't harmonize with the A minor pentatonic. We got what, 12 keys? C, D, E, F, G. And yeah, keys if you count the sharps. I guess you can call a flat a key. But yeah, if you're playing in A, okay. You need to play the chords in the family in the key of A and strings that are harmonious or in that family to keep your soloing good. Now, that's an important thing. If you play in an E, you need to find the strings, the tone that goes with that E chord. Now see, this is my E, and I just turned it to a E7. But I know automatically I can hear in my ear that note is will harmonize with that E. It's in that family of like the A minor and the C minor. All the notes in there actually sound, they sound good together because in the same family, the key. But for ear training, yeah. If you're going to try to sing, yeah. I would find the note, guys, like a C note. I start humming it in my head. That A sharp I didn't quite land on. That's a C. Yeah, ear training is important. It'll help you sing better and be, if you want a fancy word for it, harmonize with the chromatic scale. Or, people won't tell you can't sing. Have you ever seen the rain? Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm, and I know it's been coming for some time. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I done forgot the chords. I know the song. Depends on where you start in D or you start in G. Someone told me long ago. That's too high for me. Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm, and I know. Now I'm playing an A. You could probably play an A7. It's been coming for some time. I wanna know. No, I don't know. A minor, I got it. That's it. I forgot the chord, but it's a D, G, A, and E minor. Dylan, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I hate to know you're up this early. I don't want to keep you from work if you got to get, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Play guitar. All right. I'll play some riffs. Everybody asks for songs. Sweet Home Alabama. I'm a strummer. D, C, and G. Or Benny King, Stand By Me, the same thing. Same chord. Oh. Oh, when the night belongs in the land is dark and the moon only thing you see, yeah. No, I won't be afraid, yeah. No, I won't be afraid. I think it's E minor. Just as long as you stand by me, darling, darling, on and on. But it's the rotation of the chords, guys. Stars collapse, E, invoke, F, major, bent space time. My God, y'all talking about Isaac Newton? Now, this is the wrong channel for physics, fellas. Please play some Elvis. Wise men say only fools rush in, but what is it? I forgot what it is. Falling in love with you. I think that's the chord progression. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Stuff like that. Do you know the line sleep? A wheel awake, yeah. Let's see. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, weedle, weepo, weedle, weepo, weedle, weepo, weedle, weepo, weedle, 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 one boy. Oh, it's my darling, don't cry, my darling. Yeah. But again, that's 3 chords, guys. Yeah, and I grew up during that period. Thank you for asking for that song, Dylan. That's right down something I remember. That was a real popular song. Uh, yeah, guys that still use, when I had hair, I'd swoop it up when I'd hear that. Almond Brothers, Whipping Post. Uh, I don't know the song Whipping Post, uh, but if you could put the chords down there, I could play it. I may look at it. Now, I did some Bellamy Brothers on my channel. I got Jesus Ain't Coming Back No More. And I don't know which brothers did this. I did Elvira. I don't know if y'all remember that song. Get it up, boom, pow, bow, bow. My favorite song, probably, first song I ever performed in public was Hank Williams Sr.'s I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. So that's probably my favorite song just because I know that. Now, Elvira's on my channel, guys. I did Elvira. I did some of the Gatlin Brothers. All the Gold in California. Boom. Trying to be a hero. Winding up with zero. Can make a man better. Down in his soul. Living in the spotlight can kill a man outright. All that glitters is not gold. I got 2 or 3 of their songs up there, guys. I've got Elton John up there. Daniel's leaving the 9 train. Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, George Strait, George Jones, Jim Reeves, Keith Whitley, just a myriad. Billy Joel, I forgot him. Rod Stewart, Journey. What is that song? When the lights go down in the city, whoa, whoa, that one. I did that, and there was another one. Don't Stop Believing. I'm not sure who did that, but maybe Journey did that. Don't stop believing. That one's on there. The chord arrangement, guys. So you could, to break it down and play it. Now I did it on acoustic. It don't sound great, but the chords are accurate. Shout out to Tagarda. Shout out. Johnny Cash, of course I could do Johnny Cash. And hello there from Brazil. Now Johnny Cash is a boom chuck thing. I'll show you. I hear that train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, Lord, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. As time keeps dragging on, bam, 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 bam. And that train keeps rolling on. Yeah, that's on my channel. Ring of Fire. Hurt. That's the last one I did by Johnny Cash, the one he did before he passed. Listen. I hurt myself today just so I could feel. I focus on the pain. Only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole. What old familiar sting, trying to wash it all away. Remember everything. Now you could have it all. What is it? My empire made of dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I don't remember all the chord arrangements, but I did that. It's on my channel, guys. A lot of Johnny Cash stuff, Folks in Prison Blues, Ring of Fire, a bunch of that stuff. Uh, yeah, try saying it like I mean it, guys. That would be cool. I'm just not here to do that. I'm not here to perform for you. I'm here, guys, to encourage you guys to learn chords. I love that song though, and it really relates to me a lot. It's about a drug user and isolation and hopelessness and apathy. I love it, you know. And if I actually tell the truth, it probably I am saying like I mean it. Country roads, bless your soul. That's G, E minor, D, C. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. That's it, guys. And I appreciate you guys for coming to the channel, because I'm trying to get watch time, guys. I'm a new channel. I'm here. I've been on YouTube 6 months. Now my kids saw me back when I was in my drinking days. I was singing the song, so my daughter made me a channel. And I went to work the next day and I seen that song on channel, and everybody wanted to know if I was all right. See, the irony of that, I said drinking. I was a substance abuse counselor at the time. I did evaluations for substance abuse under SAMHSA guidelines for the federal government. That was a hoot. But anyhow, I started back doing this about 6 months ago. So I need watch time. Yeah, that's cool. It's okay to be a participant. You know, if you do not, if you do not, if you have no interest in playing, and you just like music or for entertainment, that's cool too, guys. And I do try to do the songs on my channel enough so you know the chord changes. Lyrics are very important because they tell the story. But because this is a guitar tutorial channel, I focus more on, the chords. That's all. Because what I've come to learn is the chords have the melody to the song in them. Like Sweet Home Alabama. I'm playing around the root of the chord. Y'all can't see this. That's the melody for the song. It is words. Can you sing Kiss Me Quick by Elvis? No, I don't know that one, but I do know a few others. That sounds like some song that was in one of his Viva Las Vegas with Gina Lollobrigida, whoever that chick was. Nuance Step. Yeah, guys, y'all, I don't have any, yeah, we got roosters down there. Guys, I don't have a moderator on here now. My moderator's probably asleep. So I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor and do the others a favor. Moderate yourself. It's tough. I know we don't want to be grown-ups. I certainly don't. But look at me. I don't really have a choice now. I done passed the point of no return on that issue. But I'm still a kid at heart. But guys, it's okay to have fun here, but just don't stop others that might be trying to learn. Tell you a big problem, uh, and yeah, you. I cause some big problems. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, guys. Just be kind to one another. You know, that's all I ask you to do. And I appreciate you guys being here, and I would love to honestly play anything you ask if I can. I just, all these songs I may not necessarily know. But to make a point, if you request a song, and you can put the chords down there, I can play the chords for you. Bye, wholesome grandpa. Thank you for stopping in, Dylan. Sir, how do you find the chord to a song? You can do it a couple different ways. You can do it by ear, or you can just go to, I go to guitar tabs, guys, of what I don't know. I come to learn that all you got to do is really, basically, guys, 3 chords is all you need. Now, those are major chords, and maybe a couple minors. But you could, if you can get as many chords on your fingers, guys, you'd be surprised how many songs you could play. All these most popular songs that everybody asks for, country roads, all of them. They're all 3 chord songs with 3 to 5 chords using minors, basic open chords. And Dylan, take care there, buddy. Get you some rest. Hello, can you play Thunderstruck? I don't know the chord arrangement for it. Tell me, I had someone tell me doing by ear was easier if you can slow the song down like the record. Hey, first of all, guys, I wouldn't encourage you to try to play like the record. You're gonna pull. I can't pull my hair out, but you pull your hair out if you try to do that. You listen, you learn. You learn. Okay, guys, I just arbitrarily, I went to make a G, and I went to a G sharp, okay? Now, I heard that in my ear before, I knew automatically I was off key. You learn to listen to tones, 4 tones, and you learn to do a little ear training, just a tad. Find your vocal range. I'm not a trained vocalist by any means. I had about 4 months training actually when I was a young fella. Vocal. Some college student needed to do her practicum, and she picked me. I don't know why, but anyhow.
Rice and butter?
Yeah, rice and butter is okay, Joe. I'll be there in a minute, Nora. I'm trying to finish this up. Yeah, just go to the chord tab. First of all, that's the easiest way. But listen by ear and find something in your range. We can all sing. We may not sing great, but we can sing. Just like we can keep rhythm. May not keep it great, but we can keep it. By Ed Sheeran. I don't know that one, but I know this one by Ed Sheeran. Now, the timing's probably off on it. I found love. Perfect. Listen, perfect. Listen. I found a love, and then again, we were just fell in love. Not knowing what it was. Don't wanna give you up. Oh no. But those chords right there. Do 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 do. They're the same chords for country roads, fellas. Do 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 do. Y'all remember I told you country roads was G, E minor, C, and D? That's the same for this song. Yeah, I like that Bob Dylan. Yeah. Let's see. How many roads must a man walk down? Yeah, that thing. Or you can call him a man. That's the only one I really remember by Bob Dylan. Answer, my friend. Yeah, that one. And he played the harmonica. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. Or take me back home to Muhlenberg County, where the green grass and the cool waters flow. I don't know if you ever heard that one, but that's the one he did. Muhlenberg County. I'm sorry, my son, you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal trains are moving too slow. Oh yeah, he might do that. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Again, got, excuse me, 3 chords. I missed the D, G, and A. Yeah, guys. So, Another Day in Paradise, Phil Collins. I don't know Another Day in Paradise, but I got one of his songs on my channel. I can hear it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. I got the chords up there on my channel for that. I can't sing like Phil Collins. I don't think nobody can, but I got 2 versions of how to play that song. In Dire Straits, I don't think so. I don't know it. Yeah. Guys, music, fellas, is cool. It's good for the soul. It goes back to biblical days. I wish Chaco listened a little more, but he barks. Music brings out something in us and it unites us all. You know, and you got to either be a player or you got to be a listener. It takes both to make the magic, I reckon. I don't know Ripple by the Grateful Dead, but if you could put the chords down there, I could try to give it a whack. Now the only really modern, like I said, Journey. I've got Journey on my channel, and I've got Elton John, and I don't really think that's modern anymore. He's older than I am. But stuff like that, guys. What is it? Shenandoah? I got some, or Shania Twain, and shit. All that stuff ain't modern. My God, see, it's old because I'm old. But it's about learning chords, fellas. And if you come to my channel and you want to learn a song, and if I don't know it, I'll go learn it. If you sub to my channel, I'll do that. Chaco, please. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that's cool. Well, see, you got the best of both worlds, because I play a full song. I will do. Yeah. Yeah, I could, but guys, again, I'm not here to play full songs for y'all. I appreciate you asking me. I know about a bazillion pieces of songs, and I memorize old country music, like Hank Williams and George Jones and Merle Haggard. Sandy Kershaw, even some of the newer ones. Keith Whitley. And he's relatively new to me because, of my age. Well, I know you love him a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Baby, I've been a fool. Oh, what is it? Holding on all this time. Yeah, it goes on and on, guys. I don't mean, I'm not trying to cut you short about playing the full song, fellas. I'm just not here to do that. Uh, but my influence is country. I know a lot of old country. I'm just hopefully here to show you enough. If you learn chords, you can play the song. Grunge, no, I don't know any grunge. And nor Nirvana, I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't want to play for you guys, fellas, but that is kind of outside the scope of what I'm here for. I'm trying to encourage you guys to, you know, play yourselves if you're a beginner or an older player, or if you're starting out, or if you had trouble and feel like you can't do it. I'm here to tell you can do it. I mean, look at me. I'm pushing 70, fellas. Uh, don't let your age stop you. Don't let, you know, inexperience stop you. You got to start somewhere. Bob Seger, yes, I do. Night Moves. I done forgot the chord arrangement, but I got about 500 views on that video. That's one of my better videos. Working on a night move. Yeah, it's on my channel. Master of Puppets. No, I can't. I don't know that. Thank you for asking, though. And yeah, I can play the Beatles. I got Let It Be on my. Let's see. When I find myself. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. It's 3 chords, guys. Ronnie Millsap. Yeah, I got Ronnie. It was a stranger in my house. I got that on my channel. Rising Sun. That's an easy one, but that's the one that we. House of the Rising Sun. A, C. Let me try to pick it, or what they call arpeggiate it for you. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your sub. Thank you so much. Guys, I appreciate all y'all stopping in and asking for these songs. It don't matter if it's Metallica, Nirvana, whatever. You request it. Most of them I'm probably not going to know. But my point is, guys, if you learn chords, you could play it. And some of these Nirvana songs and this other stuff, if I learn the chords and the rhythm, I can play it. The most I do 7 Nations. I saw that the other day on somewhere, and so I learned that real. Rock and roll, guys. It doesn't matter. The chords, learning the chords and the progression and the sequence. You know, the rhythm. That's what matters. Nirvana and those kind of folks, Dire Straits stuff, I don't remember. I probably ain't never looked at it. Frank Zappa, yeah. Frank Zappa. Yeah, I think he was something else. Frank Zappa was I remember him. I saw an interview with him and his daughter on Johnny Carson's show before he passed about a girl Nirvana only earned G strumming. Okay, only E and G. I know E and G. I just don't know the rhythm for that song because I'd have to listen to it. Yeah, Zappa was underrated. Yes, he was. He was out there. He was kind of like a Jimi Hendrix on another level. I don't know the roof is on fire, but I know Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. Band, band, band. Same chords, E and G. You see there? Yeah. Yeah, guys, and that's my point, and thank you for bringing that up. A chord is a chord is a chord. It doesn't matter what genre. And I'm sorry that I can't play all this guys for y'all. Uh, I don't know if I know any David Gilmour or not. I mean, I really don't. I can't rightly say I do. But if you can put some of his chords down to a song, I can play the chord pattern. And if I know the rhythm, I can play it. I've been working on, what is it? Play that funky music, White Boy. I really don't know all the chords, but I got to get my rhythm. Dancing. Yeah. And that's it, guys. That's my point. I do too. I'm not great at a lot of different genres, but if you practice it, guys, you can learn it. Foreigner, yeah, I've heard of Foreigner. I don't know how to play that song. I love all music. Okay, can you play the old Ghost Rider? Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-hey, Ghost Riders in. From the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. I don't remember the chords, but believe it or not, I got 5,000 views on Ghost Rider. It's on my channel, fellas. I just don't remember the chords because I did it 5 months ago. Worship song. I like worship music, but I love old country gospel because I grew up in the country. Like When the Roll is Called Up Yonder, old Southern gospel. It's stuff you guys probably ain't never heard if you ain't, been around that influence. But hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I don't know all the chords for it, but da 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 do 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 do. Hallelujah. All kind of music, guys. It doesn't really matter what it is. Guys, truth of it is, I probably forgot more than I remember. And I appreciate you guys coming back, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. And thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Now, I should have been over there trying to eat because I got some medicine here. I'm on heavy-duty antibiotics, guys. I got a real bad congestion. I quit smoking about a week ago, and I'm ill as a sore-tailed cat. It's rough. I've been smoking longer than most of you guys been living. So I got to get over there and take my medicine and eat so she don't get mad at me. Norwegian black metal. No, I haven't. Fellas, you guys are so kind for stopping in. I want to encourage you to consider subscribing and looking at the videos if any of the songs you want to learn. And y'all please stay safe and love one another. Until next time, peace out, three chord country down here in the Philippines.